It is absolutely freezing. Freezing. My hands, like I can't feel the tip of my fingers. Time to make a hot coffee. So we're discussing what we are going to do for the next few days because the plan was to walk into the nearest town today and resupply. But then we were told that this town has absolutely nothing, doesn't even has a grocery store. Maybe it has a gas station with a convenience store. So we decided to do a little inventory of our food situation and see if we can carry on until the next parking lot. So I'm gonna show you here what we have. This is all our food. We're collecting everything together. So we have 1, 2 dehydrated meals, 3, that's a homemade one, 4, 5, a pack of noodles, some tuna, and one of those little containers of mac and cheese. Snacks, we have a bunch. There's a bunch of bars, fruit bars, cereal bars. Coffee, plenty. We shall be okay. And I have lots of oatmeal for breakfast. I have like 5 packs.
I still have like 2, I think. Yeah, 2 and then 1 or 2 more packs of hot chocolate.
So we have at least 3 breakfasts. And I have like Nutella to put on the oatmeal, peanut butter, honey, just for some extra energy because I have noticed I am eating less on the trail than what I eat at home. And I am spending probably 4 or 5 times as much energy on the trail. So I just don't get hungry when I'm hiking. I feel like my body is like, I don't know, producing too much adrenaline and I can't just relax and eat. So basically I just have breakfast and dinner because that's when my body sort of relaxes and then I feel like I can eat. So, and because I can't eat a lot at one go, just because my stomach is small, I can't just eat a bunch of food to make up for the calories that I didn't eat during the day. So today I'm gonna try to eat more like little snacks, like those fruit bars and things like that, that have calories and are easy. I have some candy as well. Maybe I'll be able to kind of like pop a few candies on my mouth every now and then, and those have quite a bit of calories. No nutrition, but at least calories, because I'm burning a lot of calories. I can tell I already lost so much weight because my pants are falling. Like they're not staying, and they're elasticated. So there is like no way to tighten it. And also my pack is staying less and less on my hips because ideally you want the weight of your pack to be on, sitting on your hips. Because if it slips down your hips, then the weight will be on your shoulders. And I really can't have that. But it is starting to happen because it's not sitting on my hips anymore. But yeah, so let's eat. Let's try to get some calories in for today. So I added, I think it was a brown sugar and maple syrup instant oat. I added Nutella and freeze-dried strawberries. And it's so, so delicious. I'm wearing thermal underwear, my rain pants. On the top, I'm wearing a t-shirt, thermal long sleeve shirt, a hoodie, a puffy, and the rain jacket. That's how many layers I'm wearing. But as you can see, like this is how cold it is. Like it is like my hands are like freezing. But hopefully the hot coffee and the hot food will help warm me up and give some energy. And then once we start hiking, we're gonna warm up. So see you on the trail. Never gets lighter. My hips are so bruised. All right, let's do day 4.
Or, yeah.
What's the name of this shelter again?
Lost Pond.
Lost Pond. All right, goodbye, Lost Pond shelter. So last night there was a group hiking together. I think it was 2 guys and a couple, maybe.
Sorry?
Like last night, the people that were here.
It's 3 guys and a woman.
Yeah. 2 of them were continuing and 2 of them had joined them for just a couple of days. Anyways, so there were a lot of tents scattered. This way, right? And so there wasn't a lot of places to choose where to put your tent because you're looking for a flat spot. So I pitched my tent in a little flat spot beside another tent. And the guy on the tent beside me snored all night long. So between the cold and the snoring, I did not get the best sleep. So we'll see how today goes. Look at this. A river. Or is that called a stream? I don't know. It seems to be larger than just a stream. This bridge bounces. It's not a fully suspension bridge, but it is supported somewhat by cables, so it does bounces a little bit. Wow. Very, very beautiful. Is that the shelter? So we just got to another shelter, but we're not staying here. We're just gonna have a snack, a little break, and keep on going. There is a little spot on my foot that is starting to hurt. I'm gonna check it out before it becomes a problem. I think I'm gonna put a little blister patch. Oh yeah, there is a blister already. Ow! At the end of the day, I should get in the habit of like checking my feet every day. You grabbing the first aid kit? Done. A little bit of road walking, which honestly is so welcoming on my feet. It is so good to walk on a flat surface. I have to say that this trail in particular is very... Oh, you want to take a photo? Okay, okay. Is very, very rugged and so many rocks. So many rocks. It's killing my foot. But yeah, we got not very long, a little bit, but it's a stretch that we covered that my feet are not suffering. We're about a mile from the shelter. There's a little river, stream, whatever you want to call it. We just passed a few people, like day hikers, because we're pretty close to a parking lot when we crossed that road. And they said it's not very steep from here to the shelter, but it's very rocky. And that's kind of the trail. And honestly, I hate it. It is so hard on my feet. I feel if I was doing that without a backpack and a pair of shoes that had more cushioning, and I was only doing for like an hour hike, it would be lovely. But to do a whole day hike with this whole weight like weighing on my feet, those rocks are very hard on my feet. So yeah, not the biggest fan, but sure is beautiful. It looks very, I don't know, enchanted. Doesn't it look like an enchanted forest?
That was a part with very big pines a couple miles ago. It looked very old, very
like
magical.
I feel like I could see, what are those creatures of the forest? Leprechauns? No.
Gnomes, goblins,
Gnomes,
elves.
yeah, something like that. I feel like they're just gonna appear in between the trees.
You're gonna ask a fantasy fan about creatures of the forest. I'm gonna spend the whole day giving you a list.
List of names?
You gotta be a lot more specific than creatures of the forest.
Okay, so tell me from what we're seeing here, what would be the best suitable creature?
Let me take a look around. This here is either gnomes, you had it right.
Okay.
Maybe goblins if they're friendly.
Okay.
This is not a very aggressive goblin type of forest.
Okay, I like that. That's good. I gotta watch for those fallen trees because I got my mat on top of my back, so I am taller than I expected to be, and I keep catching on branches and fallen trees, and it's not pretty when that happens. Okay, 1 mile to go. I think we're almost there because I can see the lake. That's the water there. Pretty with the colors. I had to take my pack off. Take a little break. There she is. With all her weight.